Perform configuration management. Welcome to this lesson on performing configuration management, CM. Configuration management is a critical aspect of cybersecurity that ensures IT systems, applications, and network devices are configured securely and consistently. Proper configuration management prevents unauthorized changes, enforces security baselines, and reduces the risk of misconfigurations that could lead to security breaches. In this lesson, we will explore configuration management principles, automation, baselining, and best practices for maintaining secure system configurations. Let's get started. Configuration management is the process of managing and maintaining the security settings, policies, and software configurations of an organization's IT infrastructure. Think of configuration management like maintaining the settings on a secure vault. Just as a bank ensures its vault's locks, access codes, and security alarms are always configured correctly, organizations must ensure their IT systems remain properly configured to prevent unauthorized access and cyber threats. For example, a company using cloud services must ensure that its cloud storage buckets are configured with proper access controls, encryption, and logging to prevent data leaks. Implement security baselines to enforce standardized configurations. Use automation tools to monitor and enforce secure configurations. Regularly audit configurations to identify and fix misconfigurations. Configuration management involves several key components that ensure IT environments remain secure and consistent. First, configuration baselines. These are predefined security settings that establish a standard for system configurations. Second, change management. This process ensures that any changes to system configurations are reviewed, approved, and documented. Third, configuration monitoring. Security teams continuously monitor system settings to detect unauthorized changes or deviations from security policies. Fourth, automated configuration enforcement. Tools like Ansible, Puppet, and Chef automatically enforce security configurations across systems. For example, an organization implementing a CIS security benchmark for Windows servers ensures that all configurations follow a hardened security standard to minimize vulnerabilities. Define and apply secure configuration baselines for all IT assets. Use a structured change management process to prevent unauthorized modifications. Deploy automated tools to continuously enforce secure configurations. A configuration baseline is a set of predefined security settings that ensure systems are securely configured before deployment. First, organizations define security baselines based on industry standards like NIST, CIS benchmarks, or ISO 27001. Second, baseline configurations are applied to new systems before they go live to ensure security compliance. Third, periodic reviews and updates are performed to ensure baselines remain effective against emerging threats. For example, a company using Microsoft 365 applies CIS security baselines to restrict admin access, enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, and enforce encryption on emails. Adopt industry security benchmarks to establish configuration baselines. Ensure all new systems are deployed with secure default settings. Regularly update baselines to address evolving security threats. Manually managing configurations across hundreds or thousands of systems is inefficient and error-prone. Automation tools help organizations enforce secure configurations consistently. First, organizations use infrastructure as code, IAC tools like Terraform, Ansible, and Puppet to define security configurations in code. Second, automation scripts enforce security policies across servers, cloud platforms, and network devices without human intervention. Third, automated compliance checks verify that configurations meet security requirements and flag any deviations. For example, an IT team using Ansible can automate the enforcement of firewall rules, user permissions, and software patching across all company servers. Use automation tools to enforce security configurations at scale. Leverage infrastructure as code, IAC, to maintain consistent security settings. Automate compliance checks to detect and remediate misconfigurations. Change management ensures that any modifications to system configurations follow an approval and documentation process to prevent security risks. First, organizations define a structured change request process where any proposed configuration changes must be reviewed and approved by security teams. Second, security impact assessments are performed before implementing changes to ensure they don't introduce vulnerabilities. Third, change logs document all modifications, ensuring traceability and compliance with security policies. For example, before changing firewall rules, an IT administrator must submit a change request, receive approval, and document the update to ensure security compliance. Implement a structured change approval process for configuration updates. Perform security impact assessments before making configuration changes. Maintain detailed change logs for auditing and compliance. Even with secure baselines and automation, continuous monitoring is necessary to detect and remediate unauthorized configuration changes. First, organizations use Security Configuration Management (SCM) tools like Microsoft Defender for Endpoint, AWS Config, or Tripwire to continuously track system configurations. Second, automated audits compare real-time configurations against security baselines to detect unauthorized changes. Third, security alerts notify administrators when deviations occur, enabling rapid remediation. For example, if a misconfiguration in a cloud environment allows public access to sensitive data, an SCM tool can automatically flag and correct the issue. Use SCM tools to monitor and enforce secure configurations continuously. Conduct regular configuration audits to ensure compliance with security baselines. Enable real-time alerts for unauthorized configuration changes. Now, let's summarize what we've learned about performing configuration management. Configuration management ensures IT systems maintain secure settings and prevent unauthorized changes. Key elements include baselines, change management, and automated enforcement. Secure configuration baselining follows industry standards like CIST and ISO 27001. Automation tools such as Ansible, Terraform, and Puppet help enforce security configurations. Change management processes ensure that modifications do not introduce security risks. Continuous monitoring detects and corrects configuration deviations in real time. By following these best practices, organizations can strengthen security, reduce misconfiguration risks, and maintain compliance with regulatory requirements. This concludes our module on performing configuration management. Up next, applying foundational security operations concepts. Stay secure.